Hey guys, it's Sam, and today I'm going to talk about the series that I will be catching up on or completing in 2020. And this topic was also my Patreon pick for the month. I'm pre-filming this a little bit because the poll is still running for the video pick, and I'm pre-filming some videos, and one of the videos that I'm pre-filming is also one of the potential picks, so I don't know where I'm going to slot this in, so if I look different from the actual video that you're watching, that's why. But if you're interested in voting on my content in that way, I will leave my Patreon linked on the screen. So one of my major goals besides getting my TBR down is to finish up a lot of series that I have currently ongoing. As part of my reading spreadsheet I also have all my currently started series, and I have over 30 currently started series. So I'm chipping away at series, especially that I only have like one book left. And so far already this year I have completed 4 series, which is the amount that I completed in all of 2019. So I'm doing fairly well. But these are all series that I'm going to be catching up on or finishing in 2020 because I own the last books in the series and it's very easy for me to be able to finish them. The first series I'll be finishing in 2020 is Nevernight. So I've only read Nevernight, but I do have God's Grave and Dark Dawn. I'm actually getting the edition of God's Grave that is going to match the edition of Dark Dawn. Since I have the last 2 books in the series, I could basically binge read them if I wanted to. I don't know if I'll be quite in the mood because these books are dark and heavy, but I could. The next series is the Dreamblood Duology by N.K. Jemisin. The second book is in this bind-up, and it's The Shadowed Sun. And this is one that I plan on reading for Tome Topple and didn't get to because I ran out of time, but this is one I will definitely be picking up and finishing this year. I also really want to get to her Inheritance Trilogy, which is the only other series that I haven't read from her, so I would like to finish her so I could start that one. But this is about finishing series, not starting new ones. Next we have the Books of Umbus series. This is a series of companion novels, and so far this is the only other companion story. I think she might be releasing another one after this, but I'm unsure, so I will be caught up with the series when I read this one. Then we have a series I've been wanting to finish for a while. This is like one of my longest having started but not finished series, and that is the Tearling Trilogy by Erica Johansson, the last book being The Fate of the Tearling. This is one that I was never intentionally putting off, I just never owned it, and this is a very polarizing final book and a pretty polarizing series, but I kind of have always thought I'm gonna like it. Even from the beginning when people said it was polarizing, especially the second book, like I just feel like I'm going to enjoy it. So I just want to read it now and know if I'm right. Then we have the Their Bright Ascendency series, which is books 2 and 3. The first book being The Tiger's Daughter by Kate Arsenault Rivera. This series I think I started in like 2016 or 2017. I know it was 2017 at the very latest. So I have the second book, The Phoenix Empress, and the third book, The Warrior Moon. And these are chunks, but I have them both on my shelf and I need to finish them. This is a series about 2 warrior women in love and I just want to finish it. And next I want to catch up on the Imperium Trilogy by Claire Legrand. I've had the second book, Kingsbane, since before it came out and I just haven't read it yet because I wanted to reread Furyborn, so I've actually requested that from my library on audio and I want to just listen to that on like a higher speed because I don't need to have the whole story again. I remember parts, but I just want to be like fully immersed again in this before jumping into this book. And then the third book, Lightbringer, I think they just released the cover for it today as I'm filming this video. That is coming out, I think in the fall, I want to say. So I want to get this so that I can hopefully read that last book right after it comes out. I haven't done that in a while. Well, I did that a little bit with Queen of Nothing. I read it I read it like in the winter and it came out in like the fall. But it's nice to read books shortly after they come out. You know, like I love a good backlist. I read mostly backlist, but it's so nice to just read it with like everyone. So I'd like to do that for this series. And lastly, I want to finish the Kingdom on Fire series by Jessica Cluess. The last book is A Sorrow Fierce and Falling. This is a YA fantasy trilogy and it features a bunch of different kinds of magic users, sorcerers, magicians, and witches. And in this world, there are like eldritch beings that have come through from another dimension, and it's set in like a Victorian London. And it's dark and kind of twisty, and there's like a love square, but I actually love it because everyone's like not quite the best choice, and it's just really great. So I plan on finishing this series as well this year. So that is it for all these series that I plan to finish in 2020 or catch up on if the last book in the series is not out yet. So comment down below and let me know some series that you want to finish this year. Also on my Patreon, we're kind of doing a supporting each other thing for that. So if you're interested in getting some motivation for that and your series finishing, I will link my Patreon on the screen as well. So thank you all for watching and I'll see all of you guys soon. Bye.